anyone in this independent nation to create your own certification. And if industry is willing to accept it, nobody will interfere. You can do it.
There is a very active project management institute that does.
Please do it. Please just come forward, define what you want to teach, communicate it to the marketplace. There are takers. I can tell you, we have 7 million learners every year. There are takers.
Yes, ma'am.
There is a catch-22 situation in higher education. You have to set up a lot of infrastructure and you have to spend a lot on advertising while you do not spend anything on operations. Faculty cost would be say 10% of the cost in any of the educational institution, whether it be a core education company or a skill-based company. So quality tends to get neglected. So is there any disruptive innovation idea which could be implemented to actually solve this problem? Focus on giving quality rather than acquiring students.
Okay, let me just get a bunch of questions. Yes.
Yeah, very recently, about a year back, IGNOU has started community college concept. Carrying the vision and mission of Planning Commission of India and National Knowledge Commission. So there is a huge opportunity of carrying on with this community college kind of concept. Very recently there was a national conference in IGNOU talking about this kind of opportunity. So Mrs. Kiran Bedi, she has come out with an idea of creating community college at every
Sir, you have to ask your question, please.
Yeah,
what is your question?
Question is how to go for it.
How to build community college?
Each and every place we have got community college all over India, transforming India into a knowledge society, which is the vision of the Planning Commission of India.
Okay, there was a question by the lady there and then we'll stop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My question is to Mr. Dilip. Actually, as we all know that when an entrepreneur starts, 90% of them die within, not they die, their enterprises die within the first 3 years.
They also die.
But, yeah. So I am also running a vocational training institute, and my question is regarding the strategy or the laws or the conditions which you have in NSDC that you accept only applications which are of the companies which are above 3 years or more. But if are you encouraging entrepreneurship, or are you saying that okay, the 10% remaining or the big ones like Centum or Pratham will only be
Okay, we encourage startups. Out of the 18 proposals that we have funded, some of the entrepreneurs are as raw as IIM Ahmedabad 2009 or 2005 Bangalore batch. So we encourage startups.
Don't give up.
So please, and we also have, while our mandate is to do 150 million in 10 years, our target is to do about 210 million because we expect failures. And we can only, as a country, we have to learn from failures and get entrepreneurs to stand up on their feet and get working again.
You want to, yeah. I think there are many opportunities. If you're saying there's disruptive ideas, there are many opportunities. So don't hesitate, but look for the market. You'll have to look for the market if you have some good idea. And even the so-called regulated government-run institutions are also looking for innovative ideas. So that's a business-to-business kind of model. If that's the business you're doing, whether you have a lab or a virtual lab, there are buyers everywhere. So that could be a very promising area of opportunity as well. I think that's happening. You shouldn't hesitate.
Professor Gupta, do you have any closing points? So we'll close with that. Thank you very much. Thank you to the panel. Thank you to the audience.
Thank you. I was being told, Shivani, please make sure the sessions stay on time, and then Pramad very kindly asked me, should we end or not? And frankly speaking, it was a very difficult position because I can see the level of interest among the audience and the benefit that is being given to everybody present here with the pearls of wisdom that just come dropping and information that is just flowing through sheer knowledge and experience. And therefore, despite this pressure of keeping to time, it was not here that we could rob and catch up. But I will request you to rob from lunch. But before we break for lunch, we do have to thank our guests here. Pramad, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. May I invite Mr. Agarwal, who's a charter member of TIE, to please give little mementos to our guests here, our speakers here. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you, Pramad. Mr. Dilip Shenoy. Professor Gupta, and of course Mr. Pawar. Thank you all so much for sharing with us, and we look forward to these words leading to big dreams. And so dreaming big really is the next session that we're going to have in this very room. But this is the time to rob now. Those of you who managed to grab a bite in between sessions, excellent. Those of you who haven't, we'd like to request you to be as quick as possible. There is an item that has been found in the auditorium, which is this bag. It's red and black, and I think it belongs to perhaps a lady. It's going to be here at the podium. So the person who this belongs to can come and collect it from the podium. Enjoy your lunch and see you back, say at about 2:50. Does that work? Thank you.